Welcome to Dreamers and Makers, SCAD grads who power the creative economy. I'd like to introduce you to Mojo Reid, an artist in Miami whose work conveys hope with every brush stroke. Mojo partners with huge global brands to tell visual stories of inclusion and representation. He creates a sense of community that can inspire us all.
Representation is so important. I saw it at the very beginning in comic books. I felt that it was my responsibility to not put any more negative energy out into the world. My name is Mojo, and I am a contemporary artist, fine artist, and public fine artist. I grew up drawing all the time. I'm the kid drawing on the back of my homework. I would just draw from comic books and things like that. As it went forward, I took a liking to comic books and storytelling and cartoons and video games and stuff. Storytelling with my family was definitely the genesis for my art career. Growing up in St. Louis, we would have these long nights talking about stories and going through pictures. When I went back to school, I think I was like 22. I was like, well, if I'm gonna just take a gamble on myself, I think it'll be going back to school for something I really want to do, which was art. Comic books, there was a way to escape reality a little bit. During that time, I didn't realize it, but there wasn't a lot of superheroes that looked like me. It really taught me the importance of storytelling and the responsibility of storytelling. Also being able to create my own lens to say, if I'm going to create something, now I'm going to share you my lens. If I were to make a hero or anybody, I'm gonna use all types of people. I had this great opportunity to have a artist residency going to Ghana. 34-year-old black man, first time ever going out the country, going to Ghana was like mind-blowing to me. I realized very quickly that the life that I live right now may not have been my choice, and to actually, in 2021, walk through a slave castle, there's a huge responsibility that has to be upheld when you are telling someone else's story. And I take that responsibility very seriously. SCAD came into my life in a very defining moment, right around the time that I was like applying to schools. My mother was diagnosed with breast cancer. I remember coming home after the diagnosis and being honest, like, hey mom, like, I think I might just take a break. Like, I'll take a break and just stay here. She said, absolutely not. You're gonna take your ass to SCAD and I'm gonna be all right. You know, like, I'm gonna see you graduate. Because of her, like, that's why I went to SCAD. My mom was able to see me graduate. She also was sitting next to me when I was awarded the 2021 Alumni Ambassador Award. Every time I do something, she reposting it like, that's my son. So she still do that. That never gets old. As an alumni, I still had the support of SCAD. When people talk about their school, some people don't refer to the school they went to. For me, I can't wait to say, yeah, I went to SCAD.
My name is Alejandra Estefania, and I am a contemporary artist, and I am Mojo's fiance. You know, one of my favorite things about being an artist is learning the rules just so I can break them. I've watched him do that. He's making his own lane, and I think that's a powerful thing.
Overtown is one of my favorite paintings to date. There are 6 boys that are smiling and hugging and embracing each other. This moment in their life, having fun with their friends, was all they were really caring about. The palette that I've created is ultimately just like the last colors I had after messing up all my other colors. So I started to just make my skin tones and do all of my paintings out from this palette. I felt like I needed to like master this one first. I realized that my palette did not have to change in order to paint a black man or a white man. The DNA of the paint and the DNA of each human is all connected. So when George Floyd was murdered, I reposted Overtown in the heat of all of that negative stuff on social media. Overtown means the most to me because that's the representation I want to see. That's the type of responsibility I want to see when we're showing people that look like me, period. That's ultimately how I met Jessica Goldman and her team.
My name is Jessica Goldman-Srebnick. I'm the CEO of Goldman Global Arts. Social media has become a very important tool for artists. I happened upon this artist named Mojo, and this image of 6 beautiful young Black boys with the most incredible expression of joy. I was so moved by this piece that I said to myself, this is what the world needs to feel like.
They said, hey, we want you to come in and do 2 murals and do what you want to do. The first mural is of my son, and that's called King's Highway 1. Highway makes me think of like a journey, the journey for us to be in each other's life. So King's Highway 1 is important because that's the first of many paintings I'm going to do of him. The second mural is of Jessica Goldman's grandmother-in-law getting on a boat to come from Cuba to Miami. I'm just excited to put it out. To have people that are in the community come up and embrace it from different cultures and races. Like, that's when you know that color palette is all connected. We all got the same story. It's just different people, different lenses. My name is Anthony Mojo Reid II, and I'm a dreamer and a maker.